The price of Bitcoin got a major pullback yesterday after seeing this breakout from the lower high resistance trend line. Now, we were not convinced on the live stream looking at the breakout, very low volume on the momentum, very choppy, and it was not too convincing. Now, we ended up losing the previous day high, which was already a sign of weakness. However, when we do zoom out, we can see that we are actually holding that lower high resistance as support. We're not getting beneath the level. So is this bullish? In today's episode, we're going to talk about the different scenarios on higher time frame. What are the levels of resistance that we're looking at here? And also the levels of support. Because if we do break down beneath these lows from the last few days, beneath $57,800, it's not going to be looking too great. We could be getting a much larger move to the downside. But I'll explain the scenarios and the levels in today's episode, guys. Just a quick reminder, anybody that doesn't know, we got a new bonus for bluffing, guys. You do get 10% cash back from your initial deposit. Check out the bonus down below, guys. It is a no KYC platform with an email and a password. You can sign up in a matter of minutes and start trading, and you do get 10% cash back, guys, from your initial deposit. Okay, so let's dive in right away through the Bitcoin technical analysis. I'm going to keep this one higher time frame levels of resistance. We did not manage to come all the way up to fill the CME futures gap. We were just off a couple of $100. So will we manage to run all the way up there, fill the gap, get resistance at this area, which is crucial resistance, and then get a major move to the downside? Well, this is something that I need to take into consideration, because when we do see the waves here to the downside, what is disturbing is this movement that we've had during the last few days. You can arguably discuss that it is a 5-wave structure to the downside. All of this being a 1 wave, right? This being a 3rd wave, 4th and 5th wave, as we did claim the lows. Now the question is, have we already formed an ABC move to the upside over here? And we are going to start rolling down pretty aggressively in the next coming hours and days. Or have we not finished this ABC structure? This is going to be a higher low right over here, and we are going to form one more wave to the upside to fill the CME futures gap, okay? And also hit this massive level of resistance, hit the lower high from the start of the drop, where we do have a naked point of control. That's a high volume node from this consolidation before the drop that we had here on Tuesday. And we are going to form that swing failure pattern from this pivot high before we get the major drop. Now, the main reason why this is a good level for a liquidity grab, it's where we have the 618 Fibonacci from the drop that we had from the start from Monday, right? When we do take a look at Fibonacci retracement from the high to the low, we can see that the golden pocket is exactly where we do have that first lower high. It's slightly above the naked point of control, but that is kind of in confluence as we do fill that CME futures gap, right? Fibonacci retracement, we can see the CME futures gap getting filled, getting above this high, get that momentum to the upside, and then get that swing failure pattern from that level. Definitely a scenario that I am considering here, guys, because also hitting that zone, if we were to see that this could be the speculation for a 3-wave structure, a lot of people getting bullish into the pump, hitting $62,000 zone, and then here getting the rejection just based on the confluence. If we do speculate on this ABC move, when we take a look at the extension, it is actually hitting the 1-to-1 extension, right? Getting here above the naked point of control, getting above this high. It is also the golden pocket from the move. So yes, you know, an ABC correction, very likely the most common zone is hitting the 1-to-1 105. So we can definitely take this into consideration. This could be a swing short position, guys. It's failing to move up. Bump and run scenario, it will be looking pretty promising. And as we do get that reaction at this zone, local double tops, we're getting a reaction, local bearish CVD divergence, then obviously we can speculate that the price could roll back down very aggressively. So this is a swing short position. If the price smashes through that level, obviously, well, then I have to become bullish. Then I will think, okay, we're breaking, we're smashing, and if we just continue to pump with no major reaction here at this zone, which would be my ultimate level for the price to actually reject and continue to the downside, I would say that we are probably going to come to $65,000 if we break successfully above 62K. But this is the higher time frame level of resistance. Now, just imagine that the price doesn't get the pumpy action and we are going to start rolling down, right? Just say that the price pumps now in the last few hours and in the next coming hours continues to pump, right? And we roll down, okay? We roll down and we're coming to claim these lows in the next coming hours. Well, something that we talked about on the previous videos and live stream, we do have the previous week low that has not been tested, right? When we do take a look at last Monday, we got previous week low and we were just off by a few dollars. Am I still considering the possibility of a triple bottom here and get a recovery? This is going to be very difficult. Triple bottoms and triple tops are very rare because the more you test a level of support or resistance, the higher probability it is in breaking out. So this is not going to be an easy long position. The only long trade that I would consider is actually seeing the failed auction and get a nice pump back above the level, back testing it, bullish CVD divergence, and then I would say, okay guys, this is looking pretty good for a triple bottom. We're back testing the level with bullish CVDs. We could be off to the races, right, after seeing this price action. But it's not going to be easy, not an instant wick to the upside. I will not be confident. I'm very much aware it could be a short-term swing failure pattern and then roll back down. All right, so it's not a quick trade. It's not a limit order trade. I will be remaining patient to see the data, okay, once we get that recovery, all right? A little bit of proof of support and a short-term sign of strength with those bullish CVDs formation preferably, right? If we do smash through that level, for me, this area in between the lows from the last couple of days and this low right over here from the 15th of August at $56,000 range, this area for me is going to be a no trade zone, okay? I'm very much aware of a volatile move down here of a couple of $1,000s. I will not be looking for longs or shorts, jumping into shorts, because I do not want to chase the price for a short, being aware of a possible triple bottom failed auction. It's very dangerous to get into the short here without a doubt to manage risk. And obviously not looking for the long inside of this zone unless we recover back above previous week lows and then analyzing the data and the sign of strength. Now, is this a good swing failure pattern level? There is not many levels here of confluence. The best levels of confluence that we do have is at $54,400. That is where we have naked point of control, daily level. Okay, it's the 618 Fibonacci golden pocket zone from the pivot low to the pivot high here. This I would consider a swing failure pattern. This is a great level of confluence with the golden pocket. This one is very empty. There's nothing here. So I'm very, very cautious. I would not be interested in a swing failure pattern at this zone, okay, unless we see a big major reaction, right? Then I would consider, okay, guys, yeah, this could probably be a good swing long position. But for the moment, in between this area, really not too interested, guys, all right, for that possible long position. And I don't want to jump into shorts late, all right? Preferably, I want to get into some shorts with a dead cat bounce, right? And looking for the shorts with the pullback, okay? Not much more has to be said on higher time frame. This is the best zone, as you can see, right? Filling the CME futures gap, analyzing a possible ABC, and then rolling back down. I would still consider that short, guys, even though we're talking about the bump and run. Hey, we trade the levels. I'm very much aware of the bearish case scenario, okay? And also the bullish case scenario, it's not going to be looking too good here for longs, guys. If we start breaking down, this could get a volatile move down of several $1,000s. The next interesting zone on higher time frame is that $54,400 range. If you want more analysis on what is happening locally here, you want to join the Legends trading community, guys. This is also where we are looking for some scalp trades, okay? Inside of this zone, right over here, we're talking about local time frames with CVD in the moment. All right, I cannot provide this on YouTube because things can change very, very quickly. You have the first link down below in the description. Join the free Discord or the private community where me and the rest of the coaches are providing daily analysis. Okay, make sure to check it out, guys. Thank you very much, and I will see you in a live stream later on.